Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video teaching, I will focus on indices. Okay, for my previous video, I actually did one video without my voice. Okay, because that actually is a very simple indices equation. So I really just put on the music and then you can go through on your own. It's a simple question. So for this video, because the indices equation is a bit tough, but it's still in the same base. We are still using the same base. So this is still part 1 for indices. I have different part. Okay, I will upload more on indices. Okay, we have actually 3 part for the indices. So for this video, we will focus on same base, but we will actually taking log base 10. Alright, so let's get started with the class right now. Alright, for this question, firstly we will convert the 8 into 2 power 3 and then 4 equal to 2 power 2. Right, then we will write 2 power 3 and then the index is 1 over 3n and then times 2, 5 over 2n, and then we divide by 2 power 2n because the 4 is 2 power 2, right? And then we will just simplify. Before we use a 2 power n equal to 9, we need to simplify. So we cancel out the 3, we have 2n times 2, 5 over 2n, and then minus 2n because it's being divided. So now we just plus. Before you plus, you make the denominator the same. So I make the denominator all 2. So I will have the 2n over 2 and then negative 4n over 2. I just times 2 up and down like this. So I have 2n over 2 and then plus 5 over 2n minus 4n over 2. So I have the simplest form of 2n plus 5n minus 4n over 2. Don't forget the over 2. So I have the 2 to the power of 7 minus 4, right, which is 3n, right? So I have 2 to the power of 3n. So 7n minus 4n should be 3n over 2, right? Right, now we need to find the value. So still remember, when you have the power multiply, actually you can just swap the position. 3 over 2n can be written as n times 3 over 2, right? Because it's multiply. Then because 2 power n is 9, then you substitute 9 to the power of 3 over 2, and then you know 3 power 2 is 9, so you can cancel out the 2. So the answer is 3 to the power of 3, which is 27 for this question. Alright, so then next we will proceed to the next question. So for this video, we will discuss the indices equation with the same base. Okay, for this question, you're having 27, which is 3 power 3, then h plus 3. And then 81, you can times to the right hand side. So 81 is 3 power 4 times the p minus 1. And then you can just equate them because you are having all the base are the same, right? So now you have to take the power 3h plus 9. Okay, remember the 3 times 3 is 9. And then the 3, 1 must plus with the 4p minus 4, right? So, okay, now we are having the same base. So, after the same base, we can just focus on the power. 3h plus 9 is equal to 1 plus 4p minus 4. Okay, so it will be 4p minus 3, right? And then because the question asking you to express p in terms of h, so we will actually shift all the number to the left until the p alone at the right hand side. So we divide by 4, so we have p equal to 3h plus 12 over 4. Okay, so there's so-called p in terms of h. All right, so this is actually in this here equation. It's quite simple, right? We can call as initial expression because end up you have to express p in terms of the h. Now for this question is actually you notice that still in same base, we still need to make sure the base the same, but you firstly you take the 3, bring to the right, you 21 you divide by 3, the number and number you solve first, so you will have the 21 over 3, which is 7, right? So okay, when you see the number, you solve the number first. Okay, so now we will just write down the 4 to the power of 2 minus x equal to 21 over 3, so it's 7. So 4 to the power of 2 minus x is equal to 7. Okay, now you see the base are not the same. How to make the base the same is you have to take the log base 10. Okay, so you take the log base 10, you force the base to be the same by taking log base 10. So we have log base 10 for 2 minus x and log base 10, 7. And then you have to bring down the power, 2 minus x is the power, bring to in front. Okay, power law. Okay, so you have to combine with the law of logarithm. So this part is a bit challenging for many students. So when the base are not the same, you can always take log base 10. Okay, so 2 minus x log 4 is equal to log 7. And then you can solve the x by taking log 7 divided by log 4, and then you solve it, you will get the x. All right, so you solve it carefully and then make sure your answer is in 4 significant figure. All right, so now you press your calculator, log 10 7 over log 10 4, you will get the decimal number, right? Okay, are you getting a decimal number? So be careful with the decimal number because we actually need 4 significant figure, right? So you have to round off, okay, accordingly. So 2 minus x is equal to, what is your answer? Log 7 over log 4. So you write down and then you take, okay, I have the answer which is 1.4037 out after I rounded off. Please double check for me. So then the x will be 2 minus 1.4037 and you will get the answer, right? Are you getting the answer? So finally you leave your answer in 4 significant figure, right? So this is the answer, x is equal to 0.5963. All right, okay, so now we proceed to the another one, also the same. So you notice that for initial equation, the easy one, you make it the lower base and then you equate the power. And then for this one, you try to make the base the same, but you can't. So you have to take log base 10. So we have 4 to the power n plus 3 and then 7n minus 1. Obviously, the 4 and 7 cannot be having the same base using indices, right? So you have to take log base 10. Okay, let's take log base 10. Okay, log base 10, 4n plus 3, and then log base 10, 7n minus 1. And you bring down the power to the in front. You can actually solve the n. So it becomes n plus 3 log 10 4. Log 10 4 is a decimal number, okay? And then n minus 1 log 10 7. So the moment you take log, it becomes decimal number. So you have to solve it carefully. Now you can cross multiply n plus 3 okay, over n minus 1 equal to log 10 7 over log 10 4, and then you simplify the answer by pressing your calculator. Okay, right, now you take out your calculator and try to press. I think just now we also having the log 10 7 over log 10 4, right? So now you need to simplify carefully and make sure you round off accordingly. All right. Okay, so I'm having negative 1.403677 for n plus 3 over n minus 1. All right, so I need to cross multiply carefully in order to find the n. So now we cross the n minus 1 to the right hand side, it become like this. So n minus 1 times 1.4037. So n plus 3 equal to 1.4037 n minus 1.4037. And then the n is actually, you can take 1.4037 minus 1n. So it become 0.4037n, right? And the negative 1.4037 you bring to the other side, to the left, and you plus. Yeah, so it's 3 plus 1.4037 equal to 0.4037. All right. Okay, 4.4037 equal to 0.4037 n. Okay, so then you take 4.4037 divided by 0.4037, and then your n must be written in 3 decimal places according to the instruction of the question, right? So you see the answer say you must write your answer in 3 decimal places. Let's work out the answer. Okay, now we need to find the n. So the n is, you use your calculator. Now you press n equal to 4.4037 over 0.4037. Okay, and then you will have to press your calculator to get the n, and the n must be 3 decimal places. So I guess the answer is 10.9, right? Are you getting 10.9 as the final answer in 3 decimal places? Alright, so that is the answer for this question. Okay, so now we will discuss another question that's still in the same base for initial equation. It's just that we need to take log base 10. Alright, okay, so let's proceed to the next question. This one is you have to take log base 10 also, log 10 7 x plus 1, then log 10 5 2x. So then you have to bring down the power x plus 1 log 10 7 equal to 2x log 10 5, right? So x plus 1 you must put bracket, okay? Log 10 7 equal to 2x log 10 5, and then you need to simplify. So either you want to expand or you want to divide, up to you. So I think we can expand like this. You can just do expansion x times log 10 7 plus log 10 7 equal to 2x log 10 5. Okay, that is how you do in order to get the accurate answer. So we will accumulate all the log 10 5 and log 10 7 with the x to one side, and the one with log 10 7 alone at the left hand side. Okay, so then you have to factorize. Okay, you have to factorize your x because you need to solve the x. So that's how I do. When you factorize, that means you will actually take out the x, and the balance is you divide by x. Alright, so it's 2 log 10 5 minus log 10 7. Finally, you have to divide. So x is equal to log 10 7 divided by 2 log 10 5 minus log 10 7. So make sure you put bracket when you press into the calculator. Okay, so be careful when you press the calculator, and make sure you write your answer in 4 significant figure if there is no instruction given. If there is instruction given, you have to follow the instruction. Example like just now, it must be 3 decimal places. Alright, so for this one, after you press the calculator, you just write your answer in for significant figure. Alright, okay, so it's quite simple, right, for initial equation. I'm sure everyone can do, right? Okay, so you keep on practice so that you will get the perfect answer and you will have less mistake. So your answer is actually equal to 1.5286. Alright, now we proceed to the next one. Solve the equation 3 to the power of 2x minus 1 equal to 5 power x. Again, I will take log base 10. You see the way to do is the same. When the base are not the same, we cannot use the indices. We will take log base 10. So the power 2x minus 1 log 10 3 equal to x log 10 5. Okay, this is actually the power law. Bring the power down to in front. Then you can expand like just now. Or if you want to try this way, also can log 10 5 over log 10 3. Okay, and then you can just press a calculator and you cross multiply carefully. You will solve the x. I'm sure you will get the answer. Okay, now you press the calculator. Log 10 5 over log 10 3. What is the answer? Okay, so after you got the answer, if possible, you write more than 4 significant figure, because when you cross multiply, it will actually affect the accuracy. So the best way is just like just now I did. Okay, we do, and until the final step we press a calculator. But some of you might want to do this way, so you have to make sure you really round off, okay, accordingly. Then only you can get the answer, which is perfect answer. Okay, so you have the 2x minus 1 equal to 1.4650 x. Alright, so then you have to take all the x to one side before you can solve, right? So that means the 1 go to the left, become positive 1, and then 2x minus 1.4650. So actually it's 2 minus 1.4650. You press the calculator, you get the decimal, and then you take the decimal, jot down. So 1 is equal to how many? Okay, so your answer is, okay, finally you solve it, and then your x is actually, okay, we take 2 minus 1.4650x, we get 147 over 200x equal to 1. So the x will be 200 over 147. Alright, so you can write in fraction or you can convert to decimal later on. Okay, so if you write in decimal, make sure you follow the instruction. If they never mention how many significant figure, you just leave your answer in for significant figure. Alright, okay, so it's quite simple. I think everyone can do. So it's 1.8692, right? So if you want to write in 4 significant figure, will be 1.869. Okay, alright, so I'm sure you can do well if you keep on practice. Alright, so for initial equation involving logarithm is not so difficult. Everyone can do, right? Okay, so now we will try to do as many as possible so that we can reduce our careless mistake. Okay, so actually for initial equation we have part 1, which is more on making the same base. Okay, for part 2 I will discuss in my next video. It's a bit challenging because you need to combine using the law of indices. Okay, we have many more questions to go, so I will discuss more questions in my next video teaching. Before I end, I just discuss another one. 3x times 4x equal to 3 times 4x. So this one is the same power but different base. So we have a law, and many students are not aware. Okay, a power x, b power x equal to ab power x. So we have different base, same power. So that is how you apply the law. So you have 12x equal to 5, and then x plus 1. So then you can take log base 10 and then take log base 10 for both sides, and then you do like just now, x bring down x log 10 12 equal to x plus 1 log 10 5. Alright, and then you try to simplify by either you expand or you want to simplify like just now I teach you. You can write x log 10 12 equal to x, we multiply, okay, x times log 10, okay, 5, then plus the 1 times log 10 5, right? Can see or not? Alright, so now you will accumulate all the x unknown to one side before you can solve, isn't it? So x log 10 12 minus x log 10 5 equal to log 10 5, and then you need to factorize the x. So it becomes log 10 12 minus log 10 5 in the bracket, right, with the x equal to log 10 5. Finally, then only you divide the x, okay? So the x is equal to log 10 5 over log 10 12 minus log 10 5. Okay, so now you can start to press your calculator at the final step. Okay, final step, you press your calculator and then make sure you put bracket before you press your calculator, okay? So you press log 10 5 over bracket log 10 12 minus log 10 5, and then you write the answer on your own. Alright, so now I will proceed to another question, which is actually given 2 power m equal to 7 power n equal to 14 power x. So for your information, when you see 14, you express into 2 times 7. Okay, so now we are going to try to modify. So we have 2m equal to 7n. We split into 2 equations. And then 7n equal to 7 times 2 to the power of x. Alright, and then now you have to use indices law. So the 7 power 1, 1 times x is x, right? Then 2 power 1, 1 times x is 2 power x. So now you have 7n equal to 7x times 2x. Okay, now I will make sure everything change to base 2. You can make sure everything change to base 7, up to you, but I want base 2. So I will write as 7 is equal to 2 power m over n. And then when I see 7, I will substitute as 2 m over n. Can you do that? Okay, the n you bring over to the 2 side, you have to divide. So whenever I see 7, I will write as 2 m over n, then is equal to 2 m over n x. And then you can actually plus the x if you want. It's times 2x, right? Okay, can you see that? It's 2 power x. So now because all are having the same base, so you can just cancel out, become 2m, okay, and then m over nx, and then you can just plus, right, because it's multiplied with the same base. Okay, never mind, we just write times 2 to the power of the x. Okay, finally we will take the power m, okay, equal to m over nx plus x, right? Then you need to factorize the x. Okay, so I continue to this side. So we actually need to write as m is equal to, okay, then m over n plus 1, because I factorize the x. Alright, so when you factorize inside the bracket, you have to divide by x. So finally I got m over n. I make the denominator the same, m plus n over nx. So x is equal to mn over m plus n. Okay, that is how you get the answer. But some of you might want to use a base 7 also can. It's faster, I guess. Okay, we discussed this question. 3 power m equal to 7 power n equal to 63 power, that is power r, right? So when you see 63, you convert to something to do with 7 or 3, right? Because our basic base is 3 and 7. So I will write 7 times 3 square as 7 times 9. So then I will actually simplify. Okay, so I have to convert to the same base, either base 7 or base 3, up to you. So it seems like I prefer to write 7 as 3 to the power of m over n. But some of you might say you want to write 3 is equal to 7 n over m. Is better, right? Because we actually got 1 3, so we just substitute once. So I write 3 is n over m, then I substitute. Okay, so 7 times 3. When I see 3, I will write 7 n over m, and then there is a 2, so you have to times the 2. So finally is 7n equal to 7. Okay, that's r, right? You times 1 times r plus 2n over 3. There's a r, right? So you can just write like this, simplify like this. Then finally your n is equal to 1 plus 2n over 3 times r, and make the denominator the same. So make sure you make the denominator the same. Okay, so it's 3 n equal to 3 plus 2n over 3 r, right? So finally our answer, okay, we will write, we have to express r, okay, is equal to 3n over 3 plus 2n. Okay, so that is how you write the r in terms of the n. Okay, so it's quite simple, right? Okay, then finally we have one more, which is 2a equal to 7b equal to 28c, right? So firstly we have to split into two equations. 2a equal to 7 power b. So 7 power b equal to 7 times 4 power c. When you see 28, you will convert to 7 and 2 base 2, right? The lowest base, okay? So you have 2 equal to 7 to the power of b over a. Then you can substitute into the equation on the right. So it's 7b equal to 7 times 4 is 2. So we will write as 2 power 2. Okay. Okay, so now when you see 2, you will substitute with the 7 to the power of b over a. So okay, 7b equal to, okay, we are still having the 7c times with the 7 to time with the 2 to c, but the 2 is 7b over a, right? Okay, so now you can just plus the index, so it becomes b is equal to c plus 2b over a. So the c, make sure you put bracket, okay? So okay, so finally we want to simplify to the simplest form. So the b is actually c times, okay, a plus 2b over a, right? So the a is actually denominator, right? So we want the c in terms of the a and b, so it becomes c equal to ab over a plus 2b. Okay guys, that's all for the sharing for today. So today we discussed about the initial equation part 2. So till then, I shall see you in my next video teaching. Bye bye and have a nice day.